Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 20th episode of The Land of Saurus. And as is tradition these days, at the beginning of every episode, we are welcoming our new subscribers. So the first one that we have here is NL Gamer 2006. Welcome. We also have J Crafts 14. Down here we have a Bolt Boy Caden at number 30. Further on down here we have King and You 21. And finally we have Penny Peepit at number 32, our 32nd subscriber. Oh, and you've gotten a nice cute little tree there with some flowers and stuff around it. So thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And if anyone else would like a tree planted here along this forest that I'm making, just hit that subscribe button and send me a message letting me know that you subscribed and you would like to have a tree planted in your name, and I will get on that in the next episode. But until then, let's proceed with the video. Okay, so now we finally need to start getting building on this giant iron golem farm that I've been really wanting to set up for a little while now. We have our spawn chunks very well boarded out for us. Now, I know that the structure itself, we just need to figure out whereabouts in the spawn chunks we actually want to build it. And the structure itself is... Oh, I can't believe I just jumped straight down that ravine like an idiot. Alright, well, anyway, the structure itself is 48 blocks long and 67 blocks wide. So, in order for us to just... well, essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to map out the size of this thing and determine where exactly it is in this area that I want to build it. And I think where I do want to build it is a bit further over. I think it's in this direction towards where the big base that I want to build is going to be. And the reason that I want to set it up over there is because eventually I'm planning on turning this world into a server. And when I do set up that server, I will be changing the spawn point to block 00, so it'll be the center of the world. So when people first spawn in, they will be in this area. So this sort of section in this corner overlaps in the area where I'm hoping that my base is going to go. Is it this area? I should have... I think I've gone into the wrong corner maybe. But it's in one of these corners. I'll have to find it now. Maybe further down here. Yeah, it's down this way. So I'm going to map out the exact location of where I'm going to put this farm and see if it fits as well, because I'm not even 100% sure that it's going to fit in the area that I imagine it fitting in. So we'll just have a quick look and see what happens there. Okay, so we've set up this second ring in the sky here. So this is going to be the location where our iron golem farm should fit rather comfortably, or very snugly indeed. This barrier means that, you know, we won't be able to... Everything inside the iron golem farm should fit within this ring. So the reason that I've chosen for it to be here is because it's within the spawn chunks. So we're inside that square. But also it lines up pretty much perfectly with the border that we're going to be creating with subscriber forest. So this part, right, will essentially come down here, and it will come down to where the edge of this, so all of this will be cleared out. It'll come down to the edge of this ring here, and then it'll turn down and start heading down that way. So the location of it means that the whole iron golem farm will be sitting sort of on the edge of the forest and on the inside of our main base, but still in the spawn chunks. So it's quite a good location for it. So I'm just going to go to get the materials. I think I'm going to build this farm kind of up in the air as well, just so it's a bit out of the way. Because once we've got it built, it's just going to sit there for ages, and then we can sort of expand out any storage system that we need as well for it. So I'm going to go get all of the materials and start bringing them over here so we can start building this thing. I'm really hoping that I've measured everything out the way that I need to. So the first part that we're going to set up is doing the the storage system essentially, which is going to be very simple. It's just going to be a whole bunch of chests. So I want to have like what 20 chests, I think. So what I'd need 5 high and then four across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more up, and then do that over here as well, and then connect it all up with hoppers at the back as well. So I'm going to get that done, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so the next part is to go along here and connect up all of these paths here, so we get this will be like the beginnings of the ice path essentially, making its way over into these hoppers. So we have one of the killing platforms all set up now, so the goal is to try and get all of the platforms sorted out first, and then we can start building our way up into the sky and getting all of the other stuff that we need sorted out. And I've got to put some ice blocks, say I think it's these two that are going to need ice in them, so if I go boom, boom, that should be the way that I need it to be. So yeah, I'm going to keep just working on these platforms now and trying to get everything put down. Alright, so it looks like that we have completed putting in all of this, the killing platforms. Now all we need to do is set up the lava in them and the water, and make it so that everything that ends up dropping into these platforms here makes their way down to our hopper system and chests over there. So now I just got to put in all of the water streams and put in all the lava, and then all of our killing platforms and collection system is done, and we can start working on the actual farm itself. Okay, so I think I've completed the killing platforms here and the stream water system that's going to take all of the delicious, juicy iron ingots and poppies down over towards our chests over there. I think this part of it is all done. I don't think there's anything else that I need to do. I've got all of the ice in place, all of the streams in place, all of the lava in place. So I think the only thing I need to do now is maybe head up top, start building the villager platforms, and start building the track. I'm really not looking forward to getting 30 villagers up into this contraption. That's going to be a bit of a difficult nightmare, I'm sure, but I'll just have to keep plugging away at it. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Alrighty, so we now have all of the spawning platforms in place. So the next thing that we need to do is get the track and the workstations for the villagers up. So I'm going to start on the track, I think, and then work my way over to making those villager stations. I think we have gotten all of the rails put in place with the redstone that will stop the cart in front of the villagers. We also have all of these villager stations set up, except for we haven't put the roof in, because the next major task that we're going to have to get through, and I am very much so not looking forward to this, is trying to transport all of the villagers from that village over there all the way over to here and put them in the correct spots. So I think this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm probably going to do it via minecarts or something like that. But yeah, I think this is going to be somewhat difficult, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so we have our path laid out. That's going from the center of the village over here, and it's going to run up here and all the way along here, and it's going to... I think I'm going to use minecarts for this. So I've connected it to the town center, so hopefully it's not too hard to get a villager into a Minecraft and then push it onto a track. And then once it's in the track, hopefully, if I have done this correctly, it should just push the villager all the way along here and straight into his containment zone. And then we can put a couple of trapdoors above his head, trap him there for all of eternity, for him to spawn golems for our iron needs. I think this is going to... Well, I hope this works, because, if If it doesn't work, then that's going to be very annoying. So then we just need to break the minecarts, and they'll be stuck in here with a job to do and a bed to sleep in. So hopefully this system works out well for us. Alright, so I don't think I quite have enough rails in order to be able to get all of the villagers from all the way down here, all the way over to my ginormous iron farm over there. So I'm going to have to go on a bit of a mining session now to try and get a bit more gold and a bit more iron together. Ironically, I need more iron to make more of these rails. And actually, I think I'll be alright for the gold. I just need to get enough iron together so I can make enough normal rails to just sort of push them all the way down here. So I'm going to go on a bit of a mining session, see if I can get some iron together, and hopefully it'll be the last time that I will ever need to mine for iron, because iron is becoming the bane of my existence nowadays. Okay, so I think I've got everything all set up now. I got all the rails and everything in place. And it just so happens that they was all hanging out by the market now anyway. So I'm going to chuck a rail on here. And he's landed on that straight away pretty much. So if I can get him back on there and send him off, let's see if he ends up exactly where he's supposed to be. Jeez, he's really just shot off there. But hopefully because he's in the spawn chunks, he won't despawn either. Yeah, I can see him just riding off into the distance there. Oh, man. So hopefully he lands exactly in the location that he needs to be. So I'm going to chase after him as best as I can and see if this pans out the way I hoped it would. And perfect. He is now sitting in his space. He has already taken up a job as a loomist. I don't know what a loomist is. I guess a shepherd or something like that. What are the ones that take the job with the looms? I can't remember. So we've got one in there. So I'm just gonna grab his. I don't want him to escape, but I want to grab his. I'll grab the minecart later. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Here we've got him in his spots. That has worked perfectly. So now we just need to do that another 29 more times. So yeah. Alright, this is going to take me a little while. And then let's see if we can get another one in there as well. Come on. Someone sit on that, except for the nitwit. No nitwits allowed. No, no, no. Oh, almost. I know you want to go to paradise, but you can't come. Everyone's allowed except for nitwits. No, they just lost the minecart. Alright, come on. What about you? You want to go? Yeah, you do. Alright, so that should mean that we've got 3 villages up that end. And there's, okay, cool, they're breeding up as well, which is great. It means that we're going to get a whole bunch of new baby villagers in there as well. So that's going to be pretty good. Okay, so we have managed to get our 3 villagers here inside their little containment unit. So that's one module done, and yeah, we still got what 2 on each module, so we've still got a long ways to go. So yeah, this is going to be a long, frustrating, and arduous journey, no doubt. It looks like I've captured one of the children here, but I'll release them eventually. So I've set up like this little minecart field, essentially, to catch them all when they come over to the town centre to try and congregate and chat about their day. But the issue that I'm finding is that I've caught all the villagers that kind of live on this side of the village, and all of the villagers that live on the other side of the village, they I don't think they head that far up, even for the town meeting. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some more fruit and veg, and get these guys to breed up a whole bunch, and get some more beds and fill out the other side of the village with more beds, because this side of the village has heaps of beds. So I'm going to have to put in some more beds in these houses over here as well, I think. And then hopefully we'll be able to get more villagers populating this side of the village, and they'll go over here and get trapped in our very clever minecart design. I could try to extend the rail all the way down there and try to capture more villages over there, but then I'm just reducing how many can breed and how many can yeah. So I'm thinking it's best to sort of just leave it for the moment, go get some more carrots, breed them all up so they start filling out all the beds up here, and then yeah, start again with trying to capture them all. But we have managed to fill in about half of the modules that we need to fill in, so there's still a little bit more work to go, but yeah, I need to go plant some carrots now apparently. We have managed to get just over half of the villagers that we need into their allocated spots. This has taken me a lot longer than I would have liked it to have done, but it's been a very arduous process. I'm now waiting for the villagers over there to start breeding up again because we're running low on villagers, and it's getting very difficult to trap them in the minecarts to get them up along here. But that being said, we only need what, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, we only need 12 more villagers. So we're almost there. 12 more, and so we're definitely well over halfway. But yeah, after that, then we still have to try and figure out how to get a husk onto this whole system as well. So this is turning into a much larger project than I expected it to be. But it's going to be worth it for the infinite iron that we're about to get. So yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more work still. And here we are looking at trying to get our last 3 villages up this contraption here. We've got one here. They'll start congregating around this area. Actually, I think they're starting to swarm the area quite soon. So I just got to put down as many of these carts as I can, so we can try and get the last of these villagers in here. Can I just try and shove you into this one here? Yes. Yes, so this is our second one. We only need one more villager. That's all we need. And you, my friend, are the most likely candidate, but now you've run away. Get back over there. Come on. Alright, how are we going to do this? Maybe we can get him like this. If he doesn't move too quickly. Come on, get in there. Ah, come on. That should have totally captured him, and now you're running away inside. But I was going to put these villagers are so frustrating. This is why it's taken me so long to actually manage to get one of these villagers. But now I'm going to have to wait for them to come back up to the up here again when they congregate for the middle of the day to try and get the next one. And there it is, we have our last one in the cart, so now we just got to try and get him over to here. I'll just extend out this track a little bit. That'll probably make it a bit easier to push him over there. Push him over here onto this cart. And there he goes. We now have all of the villagers in their containment units. I'll just pack up the rest of this. And then we'll get rid of all of the scaffolding building and stuff that we've put around it, and then all we need to do now is try and find a husk. But I'm going to go over there and make sure he gets into his new home nice and safe, and then we will take it from there. And here we have them, our final 3 villagers. Just knock them down and see if we can get their roof placed in above their heads, just there, and there. And that's everything. We just need to clear this area up. And now we have successfully captured all of our villagers. So now the next main thing that we need to do is get that husk, which is going to be a little bit annoying because where's the nearest village, the nearest desert? Can't really see one from here, but I'm fairly sure there's one over in that direction. So I'm going to have to make another track and then connect it up to this track here, but then also make sure that it's a husk that isn't going to despawn. So I'm going to have to find one that can hold an item, or I'll go get a name tag. That's probably an easier way to do it as well. So now I'm going to take down all of this path over here, get rid of all of that and clean up the area a little bit, and then try and get a husk onto these tracks. Once that husk gets here, we should start producing significant quantities of iron very quickly. So yeah, I don't know if these guys are ready for it, but we'll see what happens. Also, I'm not sure if they're sleeping, because I don't know if I have to reset their beds or not, but we'll find that out once I get the husk in here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we've cleared out all of the blocks up the top. Now we just have to clear out this massive path, and I'm almost certain there's a desert over there. So then I'll just have to connect this middle path straight down there towards the desert. I think I found a naturally spawned pink sheep. I've heard that's pretty rare. I don't know how rare it is, but I've never seen that before. He was just chilling here, being all pink and stuff. I don't even really know what to do about that. Can he? I wonder if he can despawn, because I don't really want him to despawn. I have a name tag on me, but that's for our husk. I could get another name tag, I suppose. I'm going to put a name tag on him. Can I put... Oh, I need to put a name, an actual name in it. Alright, well, I'm just gonna hope that this thing actually stays around here, and that we are able to get him at some point, because I love the idea of having a naturally spawning pink sheep in our world. So I've come out here to try and find that pink sheep again, so I could try and put a name tag on him, but by the time I went back to my base, he seems to have disappeared. So that's a bit of a... It's a bit of a shame, unfortunately. So we won't get to have a mighty rare pink sheep gracing our base unless we come across another one. But, oh well, until then, we'll just have to make do with what we got. Okay, so I think I've double-checked everything and triple-checked everything, and I'm really hoping that I've quadruple-checked everything, because if this messes up, I'm going to be quite annoyed. But we have all of the villagers in their location. Is there only 2 villagers in there? Have we lost one? Oh, no, they're just standing in each other. Okay, I got really scared there for a second. So, I think we're good and ready to go. We just need to get a husk now, and this path leads off to the desert, of course. But I don't think husks are going to spawn until night, so we're just going to maybe have to sit a bit tight until we can get a husk ready. And I've now got this name tag ready for the husk. We're highlighting the name Haku because this husk will be annoying the villagers constantly, like Haku annoys me and my stream constantly. So we've named this. We're going to name this husk Haku in memory of Haku, and Haku will be spending the rest of their existence sitting on a minecart, spinning round and round and round and round, annoying and harassing these poor villagers for the rest of eternity for our iron gains. Well, anyway, I'm going to have to wait until night time now and see if we can get a husk to spawn. Okay, so it's heading back into nighttime now, so we're just heading back to the desert to try and get ourselves this husk. Oh, I'm quite nervous actually, so I'm really hoping this is gonna work out all well, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be quite upset. Okay, so we're being chased by this husk here. We're gonna try and convince him to get into this cart here. I don't know how we're gonna manage to do that. I don't know how you convince a husk to get into a cart. Jeez, these guys are so aggressive. Get out of here, spider. And no one cares about you, zombie. Oh, I didn't mean to attack the husk. How come they're not getting into the cart? Oh man, this is difficult. We have to get one of these guys into this cart. There we go, we got one. One's gotten in there. Excellent, excellent. Although, very annoyingly, actually, that's that's not very helpful because it's pushed it down onto the layer below, and I don't have any pistons and stuff on me. Oh, no, I can just extend out the track a bit. That'll be fine. Alright, let's just kill the rest of these guys off. Ah. Get out of here, creeper. No one asked for your opinion. Oh, man. They're just relentlessly coming at me. Now, we need some rails. We definitely need a powered rail. Just to get him up this bit a little bit. Actually, we'll just connect it all with powered rails. And then, where is our redstone torches? Excellent. Okay, now I'm a little bit scared because I'm going to have to use this name tag. So let's name tag this guy. Jeez, how do we get the name tag on him? Oh, that's the empty name tag. We need the one that says Haku. There we go. So we've got our little Haku husk, and then we need to push this guy. I'm just going to get my other minecart out because I'm going to follow him up there. So now we need to push this guy. Oh no! No! Oh, of course he died. Oh, so stupid of me. And of course the creeper comes along and blows everything up. Alright, okay. So next time I have to remember to not have thorns on my armor like an idiot. Alright, I'm going to have to go get another name tag, I think, and try that again. Oh, that is so annoying. Okay, so I think we have a husk here, so now we have to just try and lure it into our minecart, hopefully. So this is round 2. He is holding a shovel as well, which means we don't have to waste a name tag on him, but I think I will anyway because he's going to be such a permanent feature of our world. I'd like to keep him having a name. So maybe if we just keep running around this a little bit, he'll decide to hop in it. Especially if I push it into him. There we go, we got him. And then if we just leave him there for the moment, come back over here, get all of these other creatures dead. Alright, this has gone a lot more smoothly than last time, and this time I need to take off my armor while I'm trying to play with him. And then we'll see if we can get a cut under. There we go. So we've even managed to get him onto the tracks now. And now I've got my thorns off. So all I need now to do is eat some food, and then I guess get my minecart ready and try to ride with him along the thing. Whoa, jeez, he hits really hard. Okay. Let's think about this for a second, because I don't want to die to him. Okay. Can I select that? I can. So then let's get some powered rails underneath him. And see if by setting those off, he'll start moving. But I suspect we'll still need to give him a slight push. Maybe if I do that. Yes, there we go. No. Ah, it's running away without me, and I don't think I have any more. Ah, so now I have to run back, do I? Oh no, it's coming back. Excellent. Hey, come on, and then back this way. Hold on. We can do it. I don't think he'll despawn like wherever he is because, yeah. Okay. All right. We've managed to get through that somehow. Yeah, and we can see him flying off into the distance over there as well. Okay, excellent. So he's going to be getting into our system very soon. And if we have done everything correctly, the whole system should start producing some iron golems more or less straight away. It looks like we're catching up. Where did it go? Where'd he go? I didn't put the damn name tag on him. I didn't put the name tag on him. I am such an idiot. I had everything else lined up, and I didn't put the name tag on him, and now he is despawned. Well, this is very depressing. Okay, well, gonna have to try this again for the third time. Okay, so here we are, just chilling out on top of a nice cactus here that we found. A nice tall cactus. And we're just waiting for another husk to appear, which should be very soon, considering it's quite comfortably heading into night time. I might just go for a quick walk away from my cart over here and try to get some mobs to spawn in that area over there a little bit. So hopefully this time everything goes as according to plan, because I don't want to have to keep trying this. This is starting to get a little bit frustrating. But now I know that there's two things that I need to remember. I need to remember to put on the name tag, and I need to remember to take off my Thorns gear before I try to push him around on a minecart. So anyway, let's see if we can get one of these guys to spawn. Oh, and so quickly as well. There's one right here. So let's just get him over here and try and lure him over to this cart. There we go. Oh, don't go too far. No. Oh, that was close. Okay, alright. We managed to prevent him from springing off into the distance, because if we'd shot up the wall again, then that would have definitely caused him to despawn again like last time. So, we'll take off our Thorns armor. Well, that armor's actually getting pretty damaged, probably from standing on the cactus for so long. We're going to name him again Haku, and then we're going to put down some more rails. There we go. And then I'm going to put down this one. And I'm going to try and bump him along this time round. There we go. And he's hit the the contraption. And we're following him, close behind him. Okay, this is looking good. I think we have him this time. I can put my armor back on now. Actually, maybe I'll just keep it off to be on the safe side. But it looks like this is going to work this time. I'm quite excited. So if everything has worked fine, then this means that we should get some Iron Golems spawning pretty much straight away. Okay. Oh, we don't want this second cart here. We'll try and stop that. Did any golems spawn then? We did. We got a golem spawning. What about over here? What's happening here? Did we get any golems spawning? Yes, we did. We got another one there. Okay. This is looking very good. This is looking very good indeed. Golem spawned over there. Yep. Now he's over there. We're gonna get. We got some golems spawning over there. And is he gonna come around successfully? More golems spawned. Come on. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking very good. And they're burning up. Okay, we didn't get any golems spawning here. But I don't know if that's because I'm close to them, or I don't know what that's about. Or maybe we did get some and I missed them drop. I don't know. But we definitely got one there. This is looking very, very good. I am actually really, really happy about this. Because we know that, yeah, and he should be stuck there for an eternity. Okay. Alright, let's try this one again. Unless there's something wrong with this one. I don't know what's going on with this. Yes, and we got some golems spawning here as well. And are you going to go over there as well and spawn a couple? Yeah? Yeah, you are. Of course you are. Excellent. Alright, well, I am convinced now that every single one of these spawning platforms seems to be working very well. Um, I don't know, maybe a couple of them aren't doing as well as they could be, because it's supposed to spawn 2 golems, but I know it's not 100% that it will spawn 2 golems every time. But maybe a couple of these guys, they don't have the right bed or something like that, but we can go back and fix that up again later. And yes, okay, this is excellent, this is excellent. And let's have a look at the drops flowing in already, no doubt. Let's have a quick look. Like, we can hear them dying, but we should, yeah, look at that. We've got iron coming in here, definitely. Hold on, so if I take this down here, we should be able to see that these chests, oh wow, look at that, 27 already in there, 17 there. This is working absolutely beautifully. This is exactly what I have been trying to achieve all of this time, and it's in our spawn chunks, so this guy will never despawn, and no matter where we are in the world, it will constantly remain here. We have finally got a fully functioning iron farm. I think those chests are going to start filling up pretty quickly, actually, so I'm probably going to have to expand out this system a little bit, but yeah, I think we're done here. I think we are done here. And on that note, I think we're going to leave it here for that episode. It's been a very long episode to record because this has taken me ages to actually build it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And if you would like to show your support to the channel, please leave a like, give me a subscribe, all of that good stuff. It all helps. And until the next episode, I hope you folks have a lovely, lovely day. Bye bye.